So it's been exactly 6 months since the release of the iPhone 13 series, being the iPhone 13, the 13 mini, the 13 Pro, and the 13 Pro Max, which lead us into the iPhone 14 releasing in exactly 6 months, being in September. Should you go out and buy an iPhone 13 or should you wait for the iPhone 14? Let's find out. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for watching my iPhone 13 unboxings. It is still, to this day, my most viewed video in the last 48 hours. That is incredible. So the iPhone 13 is still in that demand. People are still looking at different colors. Even Apple themselves is set to release a brand new iPhone 13 color, which is rumored to be green. But just be warned that the next generation iPhone is pretty much around the corner. By the time you turn around, it'll be the next iPhone. If you guys want to see an unboxing of the iPhone 14 when it releases, and as well as leaks and rumors, make sure you guys click on that subscribe button with notifications on. Well, shifting focus to the iPhone 13 Pro, well, it's an iPhone. And that was one of the main reasons why I skipped my review entirely, is because it's so similar to the iPhone 12 Pro. The only thing you added into this, the macro photography, which is pretty stellar. I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. Pro motion, buttery, silky smooth. In previous iPhones, we had a 60 hertz panel, but it was always fluid. It never felt like it was 60. It was always smooth, no choppy animations. So 120 hertz Pro motion just added in a whole nother level. So it's like the Pro motion is kind of like adding sugar to ice cream. Either way, it's still sweet. You're just making it more sweeter with that Pro motion. But one thing that makes a big difference, that smaller notch. It makes a big difference. Going back to the iPhone 12 or anything prior to that, you see how huge that notch is. And yes, a notch is still a notch, but nonetheless, having that smaller notch is much appreciated. Now on the iPhone 14, they're gonna have a pill-shaped cutout. And most importantly, we have that brand new Sierra Blue color. And I love this color when it first came out, but after seeing so many people with it, I kind of wish I would have went with the Graphite. Now, I love my iPhone 13 Pro and all, but I should have went with the Pro Max model. Experiencing that Galaxy S22 Ultra, that massive display, and then going back to the iPhone 13 Pro, yeah, you're just getting more bang for your buck with the Pro Max, just for an extra $100. But here's the thing, this is a perfect size. This is the perfect iPhone size right here, in my opinion. Now, my previous iPhone being the iPhone 12 Pro, I skipped the Max model that year too. You get tired of this size too. You get what I'm saying? You want something new. And it's fascinating. Every iPhone I get is small, then big. Here's the beauty thing about last year's iPhone. You're not going to be left out. It's still going to be super fast for X amount of years. You're not going to be left out. This is still a fantastic phone. If you have an iPhone 11, don't even worry about the iPhone 13. You're not missing out on much. If you have an iPhone 10R, 10S, at this point, if it's not broke, wait it out. Wait the extra 6 months and you should be fine. The video camera on the iPhone 13 Pro is stellar. You have 4K at 60. The colors look natural. You have Apple ProRes. You have cinematic mode too as well. The only thing with cinematic mode, this is recording in 1080p, yo. That's the only thing. But you know what? Next year, they're going to say you can shoot 4K now. That's going to happen. But nonetheless, I love cinematic mode. Look. Well, you don't want to be on camera, right?
Oh, you recording it on?
Yeah. So, look, it just record the background no matter what. Don't make that same mistake I made with the iPhone 12 Pro and just get 128 thinking it's enough. Get at least 256 gigabytes. That's the sweet spot for any iOS device. Giving credit where it's due, Apple always makes stellar hardware. Everything about the iPhone 13, it looks premium. It screams premium. But it comes down to the software. I made a full-blown video talking about all the things I would like to see on iOS 16. Make sure you guys watch it. The software needs to be refined. We're missing an always-on display. We're missing on customization options, just to name a few. Now, just to quickly name some wish list features I would like to see on the iPhone 14. Reverse wireless charge, that would be ideal for charging AirPods. More zoom. The Samsung can go all the way up to 100 times zoom, so why not get that same treatment on the iPhone? And here's the big one, USB Type-C, but we all know that's not going to happen. Although I've been using MagSafe to charge my phone at night, MagSafe has been doing a good job. So 6 months later, the iPhone 13 Pro is still moving like brand new. It doesn't lag, it doesn't stutter. Sometimes it overheats if you're on the camera app, and maybe the next iPhone, they put like some kind of cooling chamber system to keep the phone cool. You can even buy this phone a year from now. right? So that would be 2 years since the iPhone 13 release. And you're still going to be covered with years of iOS software updates. I mean, look at the iPhone 6S. That's still being updated to this day with the latest version of iOS. That's incredible. And yes, you're missing out on camera improvements, new features, and even just speed boosts. But nonetheless, the iPhone 13 isn't going to break a sweat for years to come. Or if you buy it this year or next year, you're still going to be good to go. Regardless of the iPhone 14 coming out in the next 6 months, the iPhone 13 is still a fantastic phone.